What's up, Lego Builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for another mock building live stream. All right. Make sure everything looks good. Let me turn this down a little. That's pretty good. It looks pretty good, if you say so myself. Let me know if the fan's too loud in the background. It's really hot in here. I'm, sweating, so I have a fan turned on. Also, how is the music volume? All right. Let's get this party started, shall we? See who's hanging out today. Just chilling with us. So I learned from my mistakes last week. For those of you who weren't here, I tried to do a freeform mock and didn't even finish the freeform base before the stream ended. So we're going to be trying this again, but doing a base plate instead, so I can actually build a mock this time. Where did my base plate go? Huh? I literally just pulled it out. How's everybody doing today? Let me know if the main camera's too dark as well. I can do the brightness. Look at that. Let me know if that's too bright. Oh yeah, we got a lot of people today. What's up? We have the multi-brick Christopher Baker, 501st, 212th Shock Troopers, Brick Lover, Ben, Ghost Lafayette. Hey, what's up? Phased Clips, Test Dash. How you guys doing? Scorch, welcome. Thanks again for joining the Patreon gaming stream. That was a lot of fun. YouTube gaming stream. I still call them Patreon gaming streams. Demetrius DeMarcus Jr., welcome. There you are. Here I am. The CG, welcome. Miss Crafty, how you doing? Legion Effects, Dom Badge, Teshdas, Stiffs, Bricks, my man. It's good to see you again. I missed you last week. You weren't here last week, right? I don't remember seeing you. Bricking it with Andrew, the Brick Built Canadian, French Donut, Peter, Perdor, Commander Bly. Whoo! We got a lot of people. This is good. This is good. Planters, Brick Studio, Spy Zoo, Cooper, Max Harper, Baseball Prods, Clone Brick Studios, Vader's Basement in the house. Hey, Vader's Basement. How you doing, man? Got a little shout out for you in tomorrow's video. A little Renvar shout out. Make a drum set out of Lego. Zombie Hunter, how you doing? Catch any zombies today? Just joined. What are you building? Hi there, I'm a subscriber. Welcome. Also, if you haven't yet, don't forget to execute order 66 on the like button. We have 52 concurrent viewers and only 46 likes. Let's change that, shall we? I was lingering, been studying pretty deep with school. Oh, cool. Wrapping up my certificate, so I've just been grinding. That's good to hear, man. I love to hear it. So, people ask, what are we building today? Dang it, I've got the wrong light over here. It's too white. I feel like it's washing me out a little bit. I gotta stop worrying about the light though. What are we building today? So we're doing a clone encampment. I've got these little tents. These are so cool. They're so expensive though. $20 a piece. I bought 2 of them for Jabim forever ago. I was like, you know what? Might as well bust these out. Build ourselves a little clone encampment. We'll say Salukami. How about that? Taking a shower while watching. What the? Huh? 100 likes. You should rebuild. We should make a rebuild the galaxy mock. Not this again. I don't even know what that is. Rebuild the galaxy. What does that even mean? Please not Naboo. You should be so lucky to get another Naboo mock. I'm waiting for my friend to message me back. You guys gonna game? Keep my eyes open at the gym on Biker right now. Oh, nice. Dude, I've done that before. Nothing to get you like a Lego live stream to get you through a workout. TJ, Titanium J, how you doing? Good to see you. Any pizza today? Pizza for lunch? I see green is at Naboo. No, I'm just doing a mock, you know, just a regular old mock. The reason I do green is because I just have a lot of green, and I feel like people complain no matter what I do. You know, I do dark tan. Oh, dark tan. I do gray. Oh, you only do gray. It's like no matter what I pick, people aren't happy. So just do what I want. You know. I'm on chocolate. My favorite ice cream, probably Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I love peanut butter ice cream. So, burgers for lunch today. Heck yeah, dude. I'm on time. Welcome, Stormtrooper Creations. What are you guys thinking of this droid base content I'm in currently? You guys like the droid base content? Do you want to see more of it? Because, you know, I don't want to pound it into the ground. I don't want to do too much of it. But I want to know your guys' thoughts. Also, is it just me, or do droids kind of have cooler bases than clones? I guess you guys have, not all of you guys have seen tomorrow's video, so that's kind of a spoiler. Oops. Just forget I said that. Just pretend that never was said. Is it World War II? I see those tents. Yeah, I could definitely use these tents for a World War II mock. The next one I'm doing is actually going to be on a farm. I bought pieces to build a barn. It's going to be fun. I finally got the pieces in this week, so hopefully this weekend I can get started on it. Should make a Gungan base as a joke video. Maybe I'll do that for April 1st. Droid bases are nice. If you make a tall one, you could make a TIE droid. Oh, a tri-droid workstation. That would be cool. Yeah, so I guess kind of a spoiler, but this Sunday's video is going to be more droid basement. I was just reading Vader's basement comment as I read that. More droid bases, and I bust out big old MTT for it. So hope you guys like MTTs. I do. I wish I could use them more often, to be honest. Droid bases are certainly practical. Yes, they are. I had a lot of people I had some people in the comments of that video being like, well, it's obvious, like, they're droids, like, they're mechanical, it's the bare bones. I was like, yeah, I know, but, like, I gotta spice things up a little bit for the video. Like, you know what I mean? There's gotta be some showmanship here. About when you will start building Mimban. Oh, yes. Mimban. Right. I guess I actually have to build it now, huh? I'm just kidding. So I'm currently in the gathering phase. Because I have all the pieces I need for the base, the landing pad, the trenches, basically. I just need, like, probably a few greebling pieces. What I'm currently collecting parts for is the terrain. Because I don't have any reddish-brown, and I need a lot of reddish-brown. I have the dark bluish-gray already. I've been bolstering my medium nougat collection, so I'm currently just building up enough reddish-brown pieces to where I can start putting out episodes. Because I don't want to start on the side with the base, because I don't want the first half of the series to be like all action-packed and fun, and then the last half is just like boring terrain work. I want to intermingle it. I want to be working on both at the same time, so I want to build up enough pieces. But it's coming. I'm prepping for it. I got a bunch of minifigs for it. If you guys want to see behind the scenes what I'm collecting for Mimban, what minifigs I've been getting, join the YouTube memberships. Become a member today. You can see what I've been up to. I've been showing the members little builds that I've got going for Mimban, minifigs, stuff like that. I'm going to be showcasing a vehicle soon once I get it built in a few weeks. Who do you think would have won the Clone Wars if Palpatine had died just after the beginning? I think probably what would have happened is a negotiation. Like, if you think about it, the only reason the war perpetuated is because Palpatine wanted it perpetuated, right? He was the one behind the scenes kind of like noting people, making sure peace talks didn't happen. So I think peace talks would have happened, and I think the Separatists would have formed their own government. That's what I think would have happened. I don't know that either one would have won, because both were just throwing resources into this meat grinder of a war, And it's so vast and so big, it could have gone on forever. And, you know, when they tried to end it, old Palpatine was like, I don't think so. So that's what I think would have happened. I think there would have been some kind of peace talks, and then the Separatist Union would have been formed. Is it weekly spending or monthly spending for membership? It's a monthly cost. Once a month. Basically like a monthly subscription. So we're going to have the encampment here, and I want to create a little divot in the ground where the clones are building, which, now that I realize it needs to be a lot bigger. Water feature? Probably not. It's going to be kind of flat. I was rebuilding an old Monster Fighter tree set, and most of the brown... Oh, that's the worst. I know. Well, I have sets like... I have the UCS Sandcrawler. I have two 2007 MTTs. I don't dare ever take either of them apart. Like, could you imagine how brittle those might be? It would be certain death for those 4 sets, and I can't have that. That's probably big enough, right? Okay, so now I'm going to fill in the rest. Do an Akbar clone base. Oh, you mean with the clone trooper, or the Akbar trooper from the Jedi Bob Starfighter? How much does a membership cost? I have 3 different tiers. There's a $2.99 tier, $4.99, $9.99, and then $19.99, I'm pretty sure. I'll post a link and put it in the chat in case people want to check it out. Because I don't remember exactly. I think those numbers roughly. Yo, the Naturator, dude. It has been a long time. Things have been great since the move. I absolutely love it out here. Been thriving. I bought a recliner and set it up yesterday. And it's so nice because I get really sick in the morning. So getting up is a real struggle. But I want to be more productive and get more out of my days. And so I'm hoping if I get a recliner, it'll get me out of bed in the morning because I have somewhere where I can like sit for a little bit and kind of wake up, get myself ready for the day. I take a sock that's full of rice and I put it in the microwave and I put it on my neck, which makes my neck and my head feel better. And I'm hoping if I can just like sit in the chair for a little bit, it'll like motivate me to get out of bed sooner and then like get started on my day. So I'm really excited about that. It's a random little tidbit. I'm sure you guys were dying to know. I love the new clone and droid back. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm actually in the process of selling my droids. Getting rid of a bunch of my battle droids. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to be... I'll probably do it for less than what they are on Bricklink too, because I'm looking to mostly just get rid of them. I would like to make some money on them, but like I don't want to like, you know, I'm not trying to squeeze as much money as I can out of these droids. Can you someday do a Second World War MOC? So I actually do build World War II MOCs, Empire bricks. I just mostly keep them for my YouTube members right now and for myself. But I did post a little bit of one on my second channel, Coconut's Kingdom. So if you're interested in World War II MOCs, check out Coconut's Kingdom on YouTube. Would you do a space droid base? Maybe. Dang, no fun being sick in the mornings. Do you know what causes it? Honestly, I don't. I've been to the doctors, done tests, taken different things. It's really been that way since I was a kid. I don't know why. Just get really sick in the morning. And so it's gotten better recently, especially since moving out here. It's gotten a little bit better, or a lot better, but I don't know why. It's a good question. My body does not agree with mornings, unfortunately. I wish it did. Now, for the most underrated color of 2024, medium nougat. I love medium nougat. Understandable, got a Pottery Barn set for 4 couch parts for like $400. Nice. If Palpatine died, then Dooku would become the reigning Sith Lord. It would be interesting to see what Dooku would do. Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. I wonder what Dooku would do because, like, was galaxy domination in Dooku's interest? Because, like, or would he be happy with like ruling the Separatist Union? Because he would definitely be the one who would probably, take charge. I mean, he was the one who's taking charge, but he was a little kind of a basic. He was basically a puppet as well. So, nice. Okay. How's assembly on your new studio coming along? Good. It's I'm basically. I mean, I redid my whole studio actually a few weeks ago, and I'm much happier with this new setup. So it's gone really good. Really, really love this new studio. It's probably my favorite one I've ever had. I love Imperial MOCs more, but Lego makes more clones, so you can't get a lot of Stormtroopers. You can get a decent amount of Stormtroopers. They're not as expensive as clones, I don't think, but clone MOCs are awesome. Which makes me wonder how my Mimban series is going to perform. Like if a lot of people just won't show interest in it. I'm doing it either way. I'm curious to see. Dude, thanks again for your kind words and support yesterday. But maybe add a machine gun fighting hole as a gunner. I'd love that one behind my tent. You're welcome, man. I mean, you've gone far and above supporting me and being a good friend and stuff. So I'm happy to return the favor. Excited to see what you do. Do you like to talk to tomatoes? Is that a VeggieTales reference? I've never really seen VeggieTales, but I'm pretty sure that's a VeggieTales reference, right? That's a song. I know the lore. What's your favorite Lego minifigure ever? Probably the Queen Amidala minifig from episode 1. Just such a unique, cool minifig. Like, I don't know. I surely like that one. I wish Lego would do more minifigs like that. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so you guys can see the terrain work I'm doing. Can you make a snow planet MOC in your next live stream? Because I need inspiration. Maybe. Maybe. I just did a snow MOC, though, a couple weeks ago in the Droid Bases Challenge, or the Clone Bases Challenge. Did you watch that one? When will the Tub MOC come to members? That damn thing about Tub MOC. What? Are you talking about when I did that underwater base? That joke I made? Is that what you're talking about? Order 66. What's up, dude? Are you still planning on building the refinery MOC? I mean, I would like to do it. I don't have any plans. I don't have any concrete plans to go back and do it. I just sometimes building a MOC, it doesn't turn out quite how I'd hoped, and so like I have like I'd love to come back and redo this someday. You know what I mean? But I don't really have any plans. I might do a little bit of refinery stuff with Mimban, just like some silos. I'm definitely going to do some silos. So that was kind of practice for Mimban as well. Just kind of see how those types of builds come together and what my options are. 90 people in the chat. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have been killing it with the stream support lately. I had over 100 people tune in to last Saturday's live stream at one point, which is quite cool. Makes me want to make a farm scene with pigs in the mud. Yeah, it's definitely a little muddy over here. But this is actually clay. This is the clones picked a little clay patch, dry dirt patch to set their base up. Guess what clones I'm going to be using? See if anyone gets it right. Payload, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm doing good. Cowpoke, welcome. Today we are building a clone encampment of sorts. I've got these little tents. And now having people guess on what clone legion will be used. Can you do a first order MOC? No. No. Seriously, dude, thank you. It means a lot coming from you. But memories of the field like this are my favorite for my time. And do you ever want to do like a military MOCs, Austin, or like just build Star Wars, but like build it from like your experiences and memories of like certain places and times. I feel like you probably have a lot of really cool inspiration for stuff. Make a camp. That's what I'm doing, Isabel. That's what I'm doing. Dang, that was fast. Only second guess. Second guess. Stormtrooper creation, 91st clones. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Scouting, like out in the wilderness, trucking around. Makes sense that it would be 91st recon. Now I've got to ring this edge of medium nougat just to smooth it out. We're not doing a Minecraft MOC here. We want things to look a little smoother than this. I'm guessing you're going to use your recon troopers. I forgot what they're called though. Yep, it's the one. Those tents came from an Indiana Jones set, and the guys who used them were World War II Germans. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, we actually talked about that last week. I had people guess what set it was from. I actually had the set growing up as a kid. I wish I had kept the tents though, because they're really expensive now. Good little tent piece though. It's really cool. I really like it a lot. Also, I'm pretty sure the people using the tents were Russians, actually, not Germans. Because it's from Indiana Jones 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So, I don't remember there being any Germans. I think that was Russians. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen it, though. Gotta go for a walk now. See you later. Enjoy your walk. I think I do it with 501st representing my time, and I really enjoy Umbara mainly as it was the actual episode that made me join up. But maybe I do a few more actual army ones. Oh, cool. I could just never get behind 501st for some reason. I know everybody knows, talked about it before, but I actually used to be really big on the 212. Like, they were my favorite legion, but there's just so many cool legions, man. Hard to choose. Like, I feel like I lean more towards 91st Recon and Galactic Marines, obviously, now. Galactic Marines are just goated. How much clone troopers are you going to use? I have 3. They're actually behind me right here. So these are custom decals, AV figs. These things are just beautiful. These are some of my favorite clone troopers in my collection, just because of how awesome they look. And then I've got my boy Commander Neo. We'll just have them standing around waiting. Wolfpack will always be my fave. Wolfpack's cool too. I do like Wolfpack. I've been decaling more Wolfpack recently, actually. I have a bunch of 501st, but I like shinies with like arms and the GCC like helmet. Yeah, you can't go wrong with shinies, especially like Phase 1 shinies. Whew. Such an iconic. Did you decal them? No, I actually bought them pre-decal. I don't personally. I don't do AV figs like AV decals, but I saw these. Someone was selling them on Instagram, and I was blown away. I was like, I have to have these. They gave me a pretty good deal for them too, so that was much appreciated. Yo, easy on the spam there. And timeout. Why'd you change Neo's legs? Oh, I actually got this from my brother, so he must have changed the legs. I didn't even notice that until you said something. He didn't want it anymore. He's more of a Harry Potter guy. He has like some other stuff like Ninjago and Star Wars, but he does only Harry Potter now, so he gave me his Neo fig, which I was very grateful for because I don't have them. Timothy Cray, what's up? How you doing? Would have been a good idea to use the decal prints on Neo. Well, this is an actual. This is an official Lego minifig. This isn't a decal. This is what you get when you buy a Legos minifig, so don't really have any choice there. Just kind of have to get what they give, or take what they give you. But you can see why decal, like a lot of people choose decals. They look so much better. All right, I'm almost done with this terrain detailing. What kind of stuff should I put in the camp? Should I do like an ATRT? Should I do some crates? A mortar? Give me some suggestions here, guys. What's your next big mock? Battle of Mimban. From Star Wars, from Solo, a Star Wars movie. I need to rewatch that movie. That was a good one. 21st Nova Corps is definitely top 3, dude. They're legit. See you later, Scorch. You have yourself a good Saturday as well, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. It's basically, I mostly did this, or another reason I did this too is because I just want to play around with some plant pieces. I don't get to do plant builds a lot, so that'll be fun to do soon. Some plant builds. Make a moat around the tents. I got double 15-second unskippable halves. Dang, dude, that's brutal. All right, how's that look, guys? What do you think? Finished, or are there any spots I should touch up right here? Looking a little rough. Hello from France, Americo Bill. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. I'm building a clone encampment on Seleucimine. Just hanging out, chilling, having a good time. That looks pretty good. Zoom back out so I can do some terrain work on the sides. Bark speeders, ATRTs, and crates. I don't have any bark speeders, unfortunately, but I bet I could rustle up a ATRT or two. What are your guys' favorite box to build? Do you guys prefer terrain-based builds or landscape builds? I am 100% a landscape build guy, I've decided. I'm trying to improve my city building skills, which is why I've been doing a lot of that recently, but just nothing beats a nature walk in the game. So much fun. From Hungary, wow. Peter Perdor, welcome all the way from Hungary. Hi from the UK. Welcome, Deco Ball. I got 7 blue Senate minifigs for $30. Dang, Timothy. It's good. Good deal. Where'd you get them from? Should I get more clones or bricks for my mock? Well, it's kind of hard to build something out of clones, so I'd say bricks. What time is it for you? It's currently 1:28 for me. It is 12:28 in the afternoon. And I got my chores done before the stream. I worked out. I ate something, so after, I'm just gonna chill. It's gonna be awesome. Pedro, what's up? Oh, you're the guy who just said, from Japan? No way. Dang, we got people tuning in from all over the world. That's crazy. Do you enjoy living in Japan? I'd like to visit Japan someday. I got them from an auction. Oh, cool. East Coast for life, that's right. East Coast. I was raised on the West Coast, but I feel like I belong more on the East Coast. West Coast, Utah. It's not really West Coast. Do you watch Marvel? I watch the occasional Marvel movie. I haven't really been interested in any of their projects for a couple of years now, but I used to really like their stuff. Honestly, like Avengers Infinity War is probably one of my favorite Marvel movies. Like, such a good movie. So like back when that kind of stuff was coming out, I was more interested, but ever since then their stuff's falling off. Gotta go eating pizza with episode 3. Nice. Sounds fun. Funny, that's what Ohio is considered Midwest. I know, I almost said Midwest. I was like, I don't know if it's Midwest or not. I don't know. Who knows? from the UK, but I live in the USA now. Which do you prefer? East Coast for sure, Maryland. Yeah, East Coast. How come you don't go to Brick Fair, Virginia, Will? Is it too far? What are your thoughts on Rogue One? One of my all-time favorite Star Wars movies. I think it's an incredible movie. Black Widow movie was the beginning of the end. Never saw it, but yeah, I think that's like the first one that came out after that whole phase, right? So it makes sense. I feel like that one should have come out before Avengers Endgame. Where do you get your bricks from? Is it Lego or another? I get my bricks from Bricklink. It's the place to buy. I love Bricklink. If you could choose the next Star Wars project, what would you choose? I would go. I would do like 100-year leap into the future after Episode 6. Go like 100 years and just like do a completely new project with new people, new technology, new characters, new story. I would keep it like Jedi and Sith related because I don't know. I think that's like to me that's one of the foundational things of Star Wars is the struggle between the dark and the light side. So I feel like you've got to include that. But I just do something completely new. I am honestly pretty tired of content based around like existing Star Wars. I'm not, I feel like it's ruining it. It's not necessary. So I just want something completely new. Something that there's no expectations from. Like that was one reason why I was kind of excited for the Acolyte is because I was like, oh, like what was it like 100 years before a Phantom Menace? Like, okay, like there should be a pretty new unexplored era. And then like Yeti Mundi pops up, Yoda pops up. It's like, oh come on, like it was something new. You know what I mean? Coconut, you should hide a goat that looks like you in a minute because you're the goat. Or saying there, I thought you were calling me, said I looked like a goat. I don't have any goats though. Coconut, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Phantom Menace. One of the best. What build is this? This is a clone encampment. Callum, what's up? How you doing? Bro, I already answered that question. I don't have, well, I only have one ARC Trooper and he's not 91st recon though, so I can't use him. Callum, you're getting dangerously close to getting put in timeout. Better be careful. How do you build blocks? Is it like you put a ton of tiles on a base plate and then do you make, or do you make of bricks? Because I'm just trying to make a mock-up. Yeah, I could do both. Like this one is literally just a base plate with 2x4 bricks on top of it to create the base because I wanted to work on something green and I wanted to be able to have variation in the terrain. I wanted to have dips and valleys, so I needed to raise the ground up first and I could then go down. So yeah, that's one way to do it. That's the easiest way, to be honest. Wolf or Bakara? I mean, I don't really know much about Bakara, so I feel like I have to go with Wolf. Just because Bakara's relatively unknown. I've heard he wasn't a great clone, though. So I'd probably go with Wolf anyways. Heard he's pretty brutal. Jurassic Park, that's right. Alright, I'll go get the ATRT. People keep asking for one. Mm. My favorite movie outside of Star Wars is Kong Skull Island. More clankers. In this mock, I was gonna do a peaceful mock though for once. I feel like I never do peaceful mocks. So I was just going to do a chill little clone encampment. All right, we need some grass. We need some like some plants. Could you please give me a planet to make a mock on? I have 3 custom builds I've made and want to use them. How about Rhodia? Where the Rhodians live. When building a mock, just understand that you'll probably rip up and redo most of it at least once, if not 20 times, just to get it right. Sometimes. I feel like some mocks, I have a pretty good idea of what I want, so I don't have to rip up too much of it. But yeah, sometimes you definitely have to redo some stuff. Like my World War II mock that I showed you guys last week, I took apart basically the entire thing, except for the bridge, and redid it all. Just because I wasn't happy with it. And that's one reason why I like building off camera, is because I don't always have that luxury while doing challenges, because like I gotta go, I gotta get the video done so I can edit it, so I can get everything finished so I can get everything finished in time for Sunday. What do you guys think? Is this enough terrain detailing, or should I add more? Star Studs, what's up? Your homie, love your videos, keep it up. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. I'm not good with mocks, so any good starters? How do you build that minifig scale ATRT? Maybe I'll do a tutorial on it. Do you guys want to see a ATRT tutorial? Should I ever build a Jurassic Park mock? I would like to. There's honestly a lot of things I'd love to build. The issue is how well do those types of videos perform? It's unfortunate, but like I have to be aware of that because I'm putting in a certain amount of time, sometimes money, effort into these videos, and so I need some kind of return. And unfortunately, more niche stuff just doesn't do very well. And so that's why I tend to stick to like more mainstream Star Wars type builds. See you later, Timothy. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Have a good Saturday. No, I probably wouldn't do Harry Potter. I'm going to save the Harry Potter mocks for you to do. I'm not much of a Harry Potter guy. See you later, TJ. Thanks for joining. I got lucky for Jurassic Park mocks because somehow I've gotten every single dinosaur except the new Allosaurus and Stegosaurus. Dude, that's awesome. Is TJ hopping off too? Oh, yeah. See you later, TJ. Thanks for joining. I always love it when so many people join. I appreciate it. W Coconut. Thank you. How do you rate the Acolyte? I don't know. I didn't even finish it, so don't even know how it ends. I mean, I kind of do. I've watched some like reviews and stuff. Coconut, would it be okay to use a lot of clone backpacks to make some more real-life accurate for the build of Ombara? I'm doing actual firearms, fire teams and such, so I thought it'd be nice. I think it would look really cool. I think that kind of stuff, like when people add their own custom designs to clone troopers, like I like it when people add ponchos, when they do brick-built guns, extra backpacks. I think that kind of stuff adds a really cool, like, military realism to Star Wars builds, and I think that would be a really nice touch. There's no way people are telling you that, imposter. Ain't no way. Do you ever use a website called Bricks with a Z? I've never heard of it before. Sounds sketchy, if I'm being honest. Can you make more tutorials? I need to make more tutorials. I'm just trying to get back on track and get ahead with my videos again so I can work on a tutorial. But I do have one that I'm currently working on. I'm doing 5 tips to improve your mocks. and I just need one more tip. So I do have one in the works, and then I also want to do a freeform tutorial. So I've got two that I want to get done. It would be awesome if I could get them both out before the end of the year. I just got to get back on track, get ahead on videos again, because with Brick Fair Virginia, I took a week off and kind of got behind a little bit, which, you know, I knew was going to happen, but now I just need to get back on track. Now I need to find my grass pieces. Where are the grass pieces? Found them. Oh. Coconut Rockwork Studios. That's a tutorial I get asked for a lot, and luckily I already did one. So I can just point people to that. Hello from Switzerland. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Is it Sorgen? Sorgen? If you're having a good day, good night, whatever it is. Man, it's crazy how like diverse the viewership is. We've got this stream alone. We've had Switzerland, Tokyo, the UK, Hungary. It's crazy. Coconut, what got you into building Legos? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, to be honest, I don't fully know because I don't remember, like, you know, I don't remember my thoughts as a child, but like my parents bought me some Lego. And I mean, this is what they told me. Basically, my parents bought me some Lego and then they bought me other toys as well, you know, as parents will do. And they noticed that I would always gravitate towards the Lego. And like that's what I would play with the most. So they eventually just stopped buying me other toys. Like honestly, it got to the point where my parents exclusively, if they got me something, it was basically Lego. Almost. Just because they saw that was all I played with. And I think, you know, what it was, from what I remember, is like I could, because I was really into a lot of different things as a kid, as most kids are. You know, I liked tractors, I liked trucks, I liked dinosaurs, I liked castles, I liked guns and like adventure stuff. But like I could build all of those with Lego, whereas if I had a castle set, like plastic castle bricks or whatever, there's nothing else you can do with that. It has to be a castle. But if my parents bought me a castle set, I could play with the castle and then take it apart and build a Jeep, build a truck. So I think in my mind it just like made sense to like, oh, I like Lego because I can satisfy all of my interests with it. You know what I mean? Like a plastic dinosaur is always going to be a plastic dinosaur. But like even I remember my parents bought me this little, I can't remember when they came out. I think it was like 2003, but they were these little canisters and they came with brick built dinosaurs. And you could build three different dinosaurs. So I think you could build a Mosasaurus, a Brachiosaurus, or a Plesiosaur. And like I loved that set because I could build different um dinosaurs with this one set instead of just like, oh, here's a plastic mosasaur. It's always going to be a mosasaur. You know what I mean? And so I just realized, I think from a young age, like I'm gonna be able to do the most with Lego, and that's what fascinated me the most, is being able to build and create. So long answer, but you know, I feel like that's basically what got me into building Lego. Yo, what's up, Graham Gillis? How you doing? How long will you stream? I'll probably go for like 25-ish more minutes, 30-ish more minutes. I don't know. I usually stream for about an hour and 15 minutes. Right now I'm doing grass work though. Zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. I turned my Lego Triceratops into a mount for my mom's fantasy orc army for her Halloween. Oh, nice. What's your thoughts on alternate builds of sets? I found an awesome ATRT alt build on Rebrickable of the clones for Stray Battle Pack. I think it's really cool. I don't know how many of you guys remember this, but on Lego Star Wars sets back in the day, if you looked at the back of the box, there were actually different alt builds you could build with the set, which I always thought was really cool. So, I mean, that just kind of goes into what I was originally talking about. Like, that's one of the beauties of Lego is you can have so many different things. Like, I think that's why alt builds do well, is because I think it's cool when people buy a bunch of like the 501st Battle Pack and like, here's how you build a dropship or here's how you build a gunship. Because, you know, those types of builds aren't always accessible to everybody, but everybody could buy a few, not everybody, but most people can buy a few 501st Battle Packs. So I like the creativity. Lego Men 360, he does a lot of great builds, like alt builds. Can you make a snow mock? Maybe. I feel like I've been doing a lot of snow mocks recently, and I just got done with Magito, which was like all snow. Lego needs to bring that back pronto. It was so cool. It was just like, I don't know. I don't know if I ever built any of the alt builds, but it was fun to look at the back and see what else you could do. If you added an LAAT flying away like the clones were just dropped off, what if? Oh, I could. I just don't really have space for one. Like, I'm keeping this one pretty small, pretty low key. I was going to include the Republic attack shuttle. That's why it's in the thumbnail, but it was just too big, too bulky. Please build a Star Wars Rebels mock. I don't even know if I have enough Rebels. I think I only have like 4. So it probably wouldn't turn out very good. My favorite Clone Wars arc? I don't know. That's a tough one. Umbara's up there, Ryloth is up there, and Axis is pretty underrated in my opinion. I also like the non-Clone Wars arcs. I really like the one where Obi-Wan becomes a bounty hunter to infiltrate Cad Bane's plot to kidnap the Chancellor. I think that one might be one of my favorite arcs. That one's really cool. Fortunately, Coconut, I got to head out for a clinical. I'll see you here next Saturday. Have a blessed weekend. You too, Ostiffs. Good luck with the clinical. Hope it all goes well, and have yourself a great weekend, man. Happy Labor Day. Can you add Captain Rex? Ew! Why would you even say that? Captain Rex? The box? Yes, exactly, Axel Bricks. The box is such a dope episode. Who here remembers the box? And like even the prison scene when he escapes, like it's such a cool arc. And like you get to get real up close and personal with like the underbelly of Star Wars, like the bounty hunters, the lowlifes, the criminals, like I don't know, just like the seedy underbelly. And I really like that. I think it's cool. It explores a side of Star Wars you don't often see. My least favorite arc is probably the droids when they get stranded on that planet. I know that's George Lucas's favorite arc, but I don't know. I just can't do that one with Meebar Gascon. Good old Meebar. I don't have any Gungans, dude. That's sad. That's unfortunate. I feel for you, man. Gotta have those Gungans. Another arc I don't really like is the Mortis arc. I just found that one kind of boring. I have no full Gungans. I got 3 random Jar Jar Binks heads. How did you end up with 3 Jar Jar heads? That's what I want. How does that happen? Should do another Naboo mock. I was literally just thinking that. Did you finish the mock from last stream? That's what this is, PB Bricks. I'm repurposing it because I actually ended up using that freeform base for tomorrow's video. So it's currently occupied. So I decided to just use a little base plate. That way I can actually finish this entire mock on stream. Because I don't want to do mocks that I can't finish in one sitting. Because then you guys don't get to see the finished product. Right now what I'm doing is just adding some patches of grass. And then we'll get to like the actual camp. Yeah, the Void with Gregor in those episodes are some of the best. I'm gonna have to unsubscribe because you said that. It's so, like, I like Gregor, but wandering around in the desert is just not that interesting. Don't really like any of the droids, but I don't know. I guess the ending of it's kind of cool with, like, the Venator and stuff. Maybe it's just the one episode that really doesn't do it for me. I don't have an ATTE? Dang. What if you built a Thneed mock? I don't think there's any Lorax minifigs though. I basically just started collecting Lego ever since like December. Oh wow. That's pretty recent. What got you into building? Like, is that something you did early on and then you fell out of it for a while? Or is like this your first time really coming in contact with Lego? I want to get another ATTE. I want another 2013 ATTE. Can never have enough of those. Oops. There we go. Apparently the Void was George Lucas's favorite. Yeah. That's what I was just saying. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream, Coconut Brick. See you next time. You're welcome, Matthias. Thank you for joining. Make a Gungan base. That'd be sick. I do want to build the Gungan city auto Gunga someday. It's like a dream mock project of mine. See you later, Nilo. Nilo Yoshi. I hope I said that right. Nilo. My favorite Star Wars character. I don't know. I don't know that I have like a single favorite one. I can't think of like at the moment. If you guys could pick, let's say Star Wars, Lego, or not Star Wars, Lego came out. You know how they did the voting for the UCS sets of like, what UCS set would you most like to see? Let's say, I mean, obviously this would never happen, but they're like, we want to do some more like separatist minifigs. And they gave us a vote of we could vote between 3 separatist minifigs. Who would be the 3 minifigs you guys would want to see? For me personally, I would want to see Admiral Trench, another tactical droid, and a Wat Tambor minifig. I feel like those 3 minifigs would be really cool, and Wat Tambor and Admiral Trench, they couldn't just give us like a regular minifig. At least I hope they wouldn't, so I feel like they design something cool with those 2. But let me know in the chat, like, what would you guys want to see? Because we don't get as many separatist minifigs as we do with Republic, unfortunately. Have you played Outlaws yet? No, that's not really my type of game, to be honest, so I probably won't play it. I spelled Thede wrong. Oh, I thought you meant like the Thneed from the Lorax, a Thede mock. Yeah, I'd love to do Thede someday. I need a lot of space to be able to do Thede because I want to do it justice and I want to build the entire thing. Like I want to do the landing pad that's at the bottom of the mountain. I want to build like the cliffs, the mountain, the giant waterfall off the back of the palace. Like I want to do it all. Trench, advanced tactical droid, updated commando droid. Oh, commando droid. Interesting choice. I want that shark guy. Rift Tamsin. Where's my Rift Tamsin minifig? I have one. You talking about this guy? Actually, I just beheaded him. Wow. Rift Tamsin. Yeah, that would be a cool minifig. Another unique head. Yeah, I bet. Wat Tambor tactical droid, one of the Aqualish workers. What are those? I'm not familiar with those. What are you building right now? I'm building a little clone encampment. What are you building? I don't still need to leave so I can watch the live to the end. Nice. Welcome back. We're talking about separatist minifigs that people would like to see. I'm glad to see a lot of other people want a tactical droid. Especially like after doing these clone bases, I'm like, man, really would have loved to have a tactical droid. Update a Magna Guard, that would be another good one. Yeah, I think you're right. I did see a CAC Commando Droid post. Admiral Trench, Rift Tamsin, Advanced Tactical Droid. Yeah, those are some. I'm liking the Admiral Trench votes. Like that's what I would like to see the most. A Droidica? Really? Interesting. Forgot about Magna Guards. Who's your favorite sequel trilogy character? I really like Finn. Um, Kylo Ren is really cool as well. I feel like both of those guys are. I feel like Kylo Ren was underrated a little bit. Wish they would have used him more and just like made him the main villain. But like Finn, definitely super underrated. Lego actually made a good Droidica. Really? Which one? I feel like I don't know. I don't like any of Legos. My buddy Grinding Bricks, he's on YouTube if you guys and Instagram if you guys want to check him out. He makes an incredible tri droid that I would recommend checking out. I built two of them. He's not a droid, but I love a Count Dooku. Yes, that's another great one. We haven't had a Count Dooku since like 2013. Been over a decade. Come on, Lego. All right, so what do you guys think? Is this enough grass? I feel like I should do some more up in this corner. What the heck? The Brick Council? Dude. Whoa. I just feel like, guys, we've been visited by a ghost. How you doing, man? How's school? How are things? Dang. Wow. What a throwback. What clones do you want them to make for the Revenge of the Sith anniversary? Galactic Marines. That's all I want to see. I don't care about anything else. Gotta have some Galactic Marines. Commander Bakara. Poggle the Lesser. Ooh. Newt Gunray. Some Nemoidians. Yeah, that would be a good one too. See, there's so many great minifigs. I wonder why Lego doesn't do more separatist minifigs. Like, other than droids, who's the last separatist minifig we've got? General Grievous? Coconut, what's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. I don't know. I've just never been like a favorite song guy. Like I know a lot of people have favorite songs, but my tastes change and like depends on my mood. Aqualish. What are Aqualish workers? I don't know what those are. Remind me. I'm sure like I'll remember like when you tell me. I just can't think of them right now. Do you think they'll actually make Galactic Marines? I mean, we've got clone 501st specialists. We've got 187. I feel like Lego's really been branching out with their clones. We just got Fox, we got Cody, Rex. So I mean, why not? They could do what I did. Like I reused the Imperial Snowtrooper helmets, so it's not like they didn't need to design a new helmet mold. They basically just need to reprint it. Risen from the dead, about to head back for my third year. It's been good. How about you? I've been good. Loving Massachusetts. It's beautiful. I love it here. Third year, that's crazy. Still remember when you were a young lad in high school, cranking out those YouTube videos. The Aqualish are the dudes like Ponda Bubba. Okay, I don't know who that is either. Dang, am I getting exposed as a fake fan right now? Don't even know who Ponda Bubba is. Dang, exposed. I've always just thought since Marines in the name, they wouldn't do it. I mean, I don't think they're against using the word Marine, are they? Also, they could just call them 91st or 21st Nova Corps. Like, because, sometimes they'll call clones with, like, the not their actual name. Like, take, for example, see if I can pull one out. Right here. Two 12 Trooper Battle Pack? No, no, no. Utapau. Like, what? So, I don't know. I could see, like, they could do, like, 21st Nova Corps, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have to do Galactic Marine if they don't want, which I don't know. I don't think they would be against it. All right, I think that's enough terrain. I'm gonna put a few of these eggs in because I really like them. You're an MA now? That's funny. I'm headed into Boston right now. Oh, nice. Tuning in for my local train station. Glad you like it. It's just so much more green and like chill. Like I love the chill vibes here. Everything's just so much more relaxed. Being out in nature more. Boston's pretty cool. I feel like there's a lot more things to drive to that are like, I don't know, I mean, driving distance of New York City, Boston. I went to Brick Fair, Virginia this year, which was a lot of fun. Just being on the East Coast is where it's at. These eggs, such a cool piece. I wish I had more. I almost bought some more the other day, but they were like 30 cents a piece. And I was like, I can't justify. Yeah, there you go. Stormtrooper creations. What about Magito troopers? I mean, if they did Utapau troopers, why not Magito troopers? Which can someone if there's anybody who has the newest ATTE, will you look? Are they called, does it reference them? Does it reference the clones at all? Like, you know how, like, on the box, it'll have, like, all the different clones and, like, what their name is? Do they call them 212 troopers? Because that would be funny if they called them 212 troopers on the battle pack and then switched to 212 troopers for some reason. Coconut waxer or boil? I have a waxer minifig. I mean, they're both, like, how do you pick one over the other, right? I do think waxer is the cooler helmet. All right, let's set up some minifigs, shall we? Trying to decide what kind of story I want to tell here. Can you give me some mock building tips on making the finale scene in the Clone Wars? They call them 212 troopers. Interesting. That's funny that the box says 212 troopers, but the old battle pack said Utpao troopers. I wonder why that is. Like maybe at the time that they were making the battle pack, they're like, oh, maybe people don't know. People won't know like what these are, so we'll just say Utpao troopers or something. All right, we'll have a tent right here. And then, of course, we can't have a clone base or encampment without crates. We just can't do it. I want to have a mortar here too. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Why would you have a mortar on a scouting mission? But, you know, it'll look cool. Just put it right there. I have Neo leaving the tent. Faxime is really nice for the nature, hiking, skiing, lakes, and the ocean all within 2 hours, no matter where you're at. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Like Cape Cod. Oh, man. That's just such a nice place. And like, I was a little bit worried about like the taxes and like how much more expensive things would be. Honestly, that hasn't really been a factor. So overall, it's been nice. Here's a little crate with some mortar shells. This guy walking into camp in the back. I just got it in the airport. What did you get at the airport? In the Lego store, in a Lego set of Order 66, the clones would probably just be called Betrayal Troopers. Naughty boys. What's up, LLYR Rees? Welcome. How you doing? I'm just finishing up a clone encampment on the planet of Seleucami. Looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Should add a bark speeder. I don't have any bark speeders, unfortunately. So, I mean, I think I have one somewhere. My brother's a mortar man? No way. That's awesome. I think mortars are so cool. Which is why I include them in my mocks. Like, I don't even know if... I mean, there is an Imperial mortar trooper, so you would think if Imperials used them, the Republic did. What's up, Kylie Howitt? Welcome. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Oh, have I? Have indeed. Do you know you have German fans? For example, me and my friends, J plus T Bricks. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's awesome. I have a friend who lives in Germany who I met at the Lego convention. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. How long have you guys been watching the channel? Didn't they use mortars on Umbara? That sounds familiar, honestly. That's the thing, taxes are pretty brutal. One thing I do like is we're pretty close to the border with New Hampshire. And so going to the store, I just go to New Hampshire because then there's no sales tax. So that does help a little bit. Too bad I'm not a rich, tenured professor. Then it would be a problem. How to build a container? This container, it's super easy. Let me show you. So the inside is just headlight bricks and then brick and plate. And then you just put these on the outside like that. That's literally all it is. Get yourself a nice little crate. Will you be at Brickworld Chicago next year? Probably not. But I will most likely be at Brick Fair Virginia again. Most likely. I have a lot of Lego Star Wars, but I rely on elementary school 6. I only have Chinese Lego. I come from Thailand. No way. I lived in Thailand for a couple of years. That's awesome. I lived in the north in Chiang Rai. And then I lived in Yasothon for a little bit. And then I lived in Bangkok, Ayutthaya. Trying to think. I moved around a lot. Rangsit. My accent's probably pretty bad now because I haven't really spoken Thai in a while. But I loved living up in Chiang Rai. Yasothon was pretty cool. Oh, I also lived in a... what was it? There was another... Sisagate. I also lived in Sisagate. What time is it in America? I live in Spain, so I don't know. It is currently 1:12 here in America. They used mortar fire when the 501st and 212. That's when it was. Okay. I wish I could go to big Lego conventions. I can't really go because of my parents. They're fun. I mean, you know, save up your money and someday you can go. Just dropped 6 cherry cokes. What were you doing hauling 6 cherry cokes earlier? What's up, Nicholas? Welcome. After this, I might go on to Minecraft or build with my Legos. Build a clone base being attacked by clankers. That sounds pretty sweet. Clone base. Heck yeah. Only one blew up. Well, that's good. Minor casualties. I might build a little today. Start my World War II mock. All right, guys. What do you think? I think we're done. Got a little clone encampment right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Camera's jumping all over the place. Got a tent, some crates, some mortar, because, you know, gotta have a mortar on a scouting mission. Some 91st Recon moving around, doing their thing. I didn't really have room for the ATRT, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like this turned out pretty good. Pretty solid little build. We don't have any Lego conventions here in Norway, but I'm planning to have a few mocks in November. Oh, cool. Norway. Ah. For the Republic, indeed. Will there be a gunship? No, it's too small. I heard World War II mock. Yeah, it's gonna be a barn. It's gonna be. I built a Tiger tank. It'll be like in a barn. Like I wanted to have it like to where it drove through the barn and like broke through the front, but it's using part of the barn as camouflage. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty simple, pretty chill. I need to figure out a video to do with these tents because I really like them. I just don't really ever use them. Like I busted these out of like a box that they've been sitting in since I built Jabim in 2021, I think. So or 2022 maybe, I don't remember. So it's been, you know, at least a couple years, but I really like them. I like the patch of medium nougat in the middle. I wanted to add that medium nougat just to have a little extra color contrast and just I don't know, it would make sense that they'd like dig a little clearing, you know, make a little spot, or maybe they came upon the spot and was like, oh, this is a good flat place to like pitch our tents. Set up the tents or whatever. Always fun to be here. Thank you, Christopher Baker. I appreciate that. So that's going to do it for this stream. Appreciate everyone joining and hanging out. We built a command post on or a encampment on Seleucami. I'll probably do something else next week. Some random build. Tomorrow, clone base, droid base challenge number 2. This time I'm tackling 3 different droid bases in 3 days. I've got 2 medium-sized ones and 1 big one, and I incorporated some Lego lights into one of them. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited about it. Mimban is going to start up again, probably mid-September. I think now that it's the end of August, I'm going to sit down and like plan out September, or I guess I already planned it out kind of with the videos, but I want to make sure everything will still work out. So it's going to come. Don't worry, mid-September most likely. But I will catch you guys all later. And until next time, happy building.